Hey guys, Leno here from PlayToEarn.net. Today's video is the first part of our weekly news series, where we talk about news that happened in the blockchain gaming scene this past week, divided into game updates, teasers or announcements, and other news. For this video, we'll be talking about game updates first. So without further ado, let's get to the list. To start off our list, Mist Metaverse Pre-Alpha will soon be available on Mac. The pre-alpha version of Mist Metaverse, a blockchain MMORPG, will soon be available for everyone to enjoy, including players on Mac. After undergoing 2 pre-alpha testing phases, with the second phase beginning at the end of November last year, the 3D action RPG is now open for all players, meaning there are no longer any requirements that restrict access to this early version of the blockchain title. Previously, only players who held 100,000 Mist tokens or had a tier 3 to 5 NFT were able to play. This latest pre-alpha opened on January 8 at 6 PM UTC, the time at which the developers kicked off a 3-phase launch schedule, 2 of which are already complete. The first phase made it possible for Mac users to download the Mist Hub and create their own accounts, including a Mist wallet. Later on that day, the second phase was finished, allowing everyone on Windows to download and dive into the latest version of the open world title. In a few days, the final third phase should be completed, giving Mac players access to download and play the newest release. In the meantime, the developers have issued server updates for Windows players, with the patch including improvements to map and visuals, security enhancements, and more. Next, Corvata Arena Week 28 is here with new challenges and rewards. In the 28th week of Corvata Arena, between 9th of January to 15th January 2023, the new week's challenges also include changes to the rules and mechanics. In the new week's Arena Challenge, each player will be split into different tiers. The diversification is based on the amount of AP each player possesses. This week, the Corvata level limit can go up to level 80 as they participate in the arena battles. Moreover, the arena tickets will refill every 2 hours and each player will be allowed a maximum limit of 6 refills. Furthermore, the players will no longer earn AP with a strong and successful defense, but in case of an unsuccessful defense, the players will still lose AP. While playing, the players will only see 2 Corvata in the opponent's lineup. Out of these, 1 Corvata will stay hidden. In addition to this, there is the formation advantage of different forms. This includes increments in eyes effects, skill effects, attack, critical damage, critical rate, speed, defense, and HP. The split is different tiers in Corvata's new week's challenges, including copper, bronze, silver, gold, and diamond. According to the tiers, there are different benefits. For instance, there won't be any AP deduction in the copper tier after defeat. Moreover, in the bronze tier, there will be a 25% base AP deduction after defeat. Going further, the AP base deduction will increase with the tier. The silver tier has a 50% AP deduction, the gold tier has a 75% base AP deduction, and diamond 100% base AP deduction. Moreover, the AP reward structure is also changing. The new additions are variable USDC rewards, which will be given to the top 10 players. The top 500 players will get 500 rubies, and the top 500 ranking players will get material chests. Moreover, all participants will get crystal shells, and the players outside the top 500 ranks will get user XP. Next, Crypto Unicorns announces the winter event. Following the end of the fall event, Laguna Games, the game development company behind Crypto Unicorns, has announced the winter event for their play-to-earn farming game. During this seasonal event, players will be able to collect snowflakes by playing the game and completing various event quests. These snowflakes are turned into points which are used for ranking up the leaderboard, with the highest ranking players set to earn various rewards. This event is actually split into 3 milestone events, so the first event in which players will get to earn snowflakes is the New Year's milestone event, which should commence after the developers finish maintenance. The maintenance started on January 11th at 5 PM UTC, and is planned to last for 12 hours. Once the maintenance ends, the new update will launch along with the milestone event, meaning that there will be new items to gather and craft. The New Year's milestone event will end on January 31st, with the event featuring a winter loot box and completion badge as a milestone reward, which are the same prizes you will also have a chance of getting in the other 2 milestone events. After the first milestone event is completed, the game will move on to the next one, the Valentine's Day milestone event, which will last for the entire month of February. The third milestone event is the St. Patrick's Day milestone, which starts on March 1st and ends on March 31st. Some of the new items that will be included in the update include jousting tickets and jousting potions. You can find more info on these jousting related items, as well as details on each specific milestone event by heading to the official Medium article found here. If you're liking this news list so far, remember to check out our website and news section to be updated on everything about blockchain gaming. You can also subscribe to our channel to make sure you stay updated on all our videos. Now let's get back to the list. Next, Sorare to launch new common card experience La Liga Santander Draft Beta. Sorare, a fantasy sports NFT platform, has introduced a new common card experience known as La Liga Santander Draft Beta. The beta competition will launch in Sorare Football Game Week 337, which begins on January 13th at 6 PM ET. Taking inspiration from Sorare Global Cup 2022, the La Liga Santander competitions will see managers building a squad of 8 La Liga Santander players within a 400-point budget cap. This tournament will be played exclusively with La Liga Santander common cards, allowing various teams to compete for limited cards every week. During the beta, managers can select 8 players with a 400-point budget cap based on the player's last 15 game score average. If a player's L15 score is less than 40, their budget points value is set at 40. There can only be a maximum of 2 players from the same club, and only La Liga Santander draft common cards are eligible for this tournament. According to SoRare, common cards used in this competition will earn extra points at 3 times the usual rate. The top 200 managers in the La Liga Santander Draft Beta weekly leaderboard will receive a limited card reward each. Managers can also test out the card swap feature, which allows them to swap a maximum of 2 common cards for their La Liga Santander Draft squads per game week. This beta test will only run for a few weeks, allowing the team to gather enough feedback to build on the foundations they set within the Global Cup event. On top of that, SoRare is looking to host a list of competitions for managers with various card lineups in the upcoming weeks. Interested players can check out the full list of events and challenges here. Next, Axie Infinity Origins Season 2 is live with new leaderboard system, reward mechanics, and more. Axie Infinity Origins has finally entered Season 2, featuring multiple updates, including a new leaderboard system, reward mechanics, and new card effects to name a few. Based on the announcement, Season 2 will be shorter than the last season. It will now run for 42 days with a new system called Era, which rewards players through 4 AXS payouts throughout the season rather than a one-shot reward at the end. Eras are a part of a new leaderboard system that rewards players throughout the season with a total of 112,000 AXS. This update will help promote a dynamic meta in Origins via progressive rune charm rarity unlocks across the season. For instance, during the rare era from day 0 to day 7 of Season 2, only common and rare runes and charms will be available for crafting. Once this era is over, top-ranking players on the leaderboard will receive the first MAXS payout per the schedule below. With the eras, the team is looking to keep the Origins gameplay fresh, allowing players to stay engaged throughout the month. Here's a list of Season 2 eras and their features in Origins. Besides that, Origins has introduced new card effects and game mechanics, such as the improved class potential points, energy burst, blood moon rework, NFT Axie's base HP increase, and more. There are several changes to crafting's progression system and rank up rewards, allowing players to level up faster in Season 2. Limited edition Season 2 avatars and borders, as well as a daily login bonus, are now available in Origins. Players can also participate in a bug-themed contest called Bugapalooza from January 11th to January 18th. By earning contest points throughout various missions, players can unlock moon shards, moon dust, special avatars, and stickers in Season 2. For more details, check out the official post. Up next, Synergyland releases Crafting Station Season 3. To access this platform, you'll need to hold at least one Synergyland NFT required for the season. In the NFT staking spots, so the more attributes or NFTs you hold, the more possibilities you'll have to do staking. In Fuel NFTs, the crafting station only works with Ether. There are 3 categories of the Ether depending on the service they provide. These include 1, 2, and 3 services. Once the crafting service is completed, members will need to click the claim button to receive their NFT for free. If an NFT is unstaked, the crafting power will be deducted from the total sum. There are 3 pools of NFTs into Season 3. Pool 1 comprises of 50 Vixies, 20 common, 13 uncommon, 8 rares, 5 epic, 3 legendary, and 1 unique. Pool 2 comprises of 20 badges, 10 common, 5 uncommon, 3 rare, and 2 epic. And Special Pool 2023 comprises of 15 Vixies, 9 epic, 4 legendary, and 2 unique. There are 3 ways to boost the crafting service. One is by staking other NFTs, such as Synergians or Synergian badges. The other one is using crafting tools to boost the rarity of the craft, increasing the chance of crafting an NFT with the higher rarity. And power boost through SNG token burning. The amount of token applied will reduce the staking time, giving 10% of power boost, 15% or 20% of power boost maximum. Fuel and rarity boost NFTs will be burned when used. If an NFT is unstaked, the crafting power is deducted from the total sum. And lastly, Alien World's Galactic Hub reopens Grant Program for Season 2. After launching the Galactic Hub's grant program back in May last year, Alien Worlds has announced that it is now being reopened ahead of Season 2. The goal of this program is to fund projects that contribute in some way to the growth of the ecosystem of the Alien Worlds metaverse. This program is split into 2 tiers, Development and Pioneer. The former features grants up to 500,000 TLM, while grants provided in the Pioneer tier go above 500,000 TLM. Developers can apply for a development grant at any point in time, but those who think they can qualify for a Pioneer grant have until March 31st to apply, with future application periods set to be announced over time during the year. The kind of projects that the Galactic Hubs is looking for this year includes technical infrastructure-related developments such as add-ons and tools that interact with the planetary DAOs called syndicates. Next to this category, the program for this year is also focused on video games, content creation, and other work, including Alien Worlds lore, art, and more. Content creation and other work only belongs to the development tier, while developers working on technical infrastructure or video games can choose to apply for either available tier. For more details on how to apply, check out the official Medium post here. And that's a wrap for today's news video. I'll be back tomorrow for another news video about our next topic group, sneak peeks, teasers, and announcements. And for more info and everything about blockchain games, check out our website at PlayToEarn.net, where we have the largest database of games that have all the info you need. That's it for today, see you next video.